Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of What's for Dinner. So tonight we are making shrimp nachos. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. These are the ingredients that you'll be needing. You want to clean, devein, and shell your shrimp, and then you're going to get a pot of butter, and you're going to throw in some diced onions. You're going to add some more butter, and don't mind Zay in the back. And then we're going to season our onions with some Creole seasoning. This is the seasoning that I used. And I also seasoned the shrimp on the side before I threw it in with some Creole seasoning. If you don't want it too spicy, then just watch how much Creole seasoning you add to it. I also added some of the seafood seasoning here. It's also Creole blend, just different brands, and some seasoned salt. Alright, so you want to add the seasoned salt, and once you add the seasoned salt, just go ahead and mix up your shrimp. Make sure the seasonings are all distributed. And this, well, you can't really see the shrimp, but as long as it has some color on it, then you'll be good. Just mix her up. This meal is so quick, so easy, and so delicious. Here I'm just smelling it to see if it needs more salt. It smelled pretty good. Didn't smell too spicy either. Now you want to make sure that your butter, or if you're using oil, is piping hot. Just because I like to get a nice little caramelization on my shrimp. Like so. Oh, look how beautiful. I really hope they invent smell-o-vision soon here, because this smelled so good. You don't even understand. Look at that. And while this is cooking, you want to boil your nacho cheese. As you saw in the beginning, I used the Juanita's brand, and I used just one of the big cans. And I also seasoned it with one packet of this culantro and tomate sazon. And I also added a little bit of Creole seasoning to my nacho cheese, just to give it a little bit of a different flavor. And this is what your shrimp looks like after you take it out. And while the shrimp cools a little bit, I went ahead and made a little pico with just some tomato, some onion, jalapeno, cilantro. Here I'm just dicing up some tomato. Oh yeah. And I also used, you could use whatever chips you want. I used some from one of our local grocery stores. They make them in the store, so there's some fresh chips. They just taste so good. This is the pico here. Alright, so you just add that tomato to your pico, and I like to season it with black pepper and some Maggi. I don't use salt. I just feel like this gives it a little edge on its taste, and it tastes so good. And just not a lot, I mean just a little bit, just a little, you know. And what really makes the dish for me is these fresh jalapenos. These just taste so good on top of these nachos. And I just cut the tail off, of course, and then just cut them into rounds, however big or small you want them. And they just taste so good when you scoop them up with a piece of nacho and sour cream. Is just amazing, and I feel like that's what makes the dish for me. So once you're done cutting up your jalapenos, it is time to build your nachos, and you can build them however you'd like. I like to build them with the chips first, of course. And these are tortilla chips that I was telling you guys about. They're made fresh at the grocery store, and for the big old bag, it's only $1.98, so definitely worth it. They lasted us actually quite a bit after. I think we only used like one bag to feed everyone in the house, and we still had another bag. So yes, very worth it. And now, after I add the chips, on top of the chips, I add some nacho cheese. Yep, just like that. And you can add as much cheese or as little cheese as you'd like. I just like to make sure that every chip will have a little bit of cheese, but I don't like to like drown them, because then they get soggy. Although it's actually pretty hard to get these specific chips soggy. And then once I add the nacho cheese, then I add the shrimp. My mouth is watering. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to make this again pretty soon, because it's just so good and so easy. Oh, look at that. And I had no prep work during the day for this. Like, I made it as soon as I got home. And it didn't take too long. Like, we didn't eat super late. Look at that. You can also make this with whatever protein you'd like. I just really like them with the shrimp. Once I add the shrimp, I'll go ahead and add some pico. Look at that. Is your guys' mouth watering? Because I'm over here salivating the house. Look at that. So bomb. And now, of course, can't forget the sour cream. And for me, it has to be Daisy. It's just a different flavor. And now the jalapenos. And you guys, I actually did a taste test for you guys with Jonathan for this specific video because it's just so good. Look at that. Yep, the jalapeno and that sour cream. Yes, ma'am. I'm here for it, all of it. And now for the taste test. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next week. I know this one was late a day, but sometimes life gets in the way. But I definitely still got a video up for you guys this week. See you guys next week. Let me know if you guys have any ideas or want to see me do anything specific. And I'll catch you guys next time. Look at that. Oh, my jalapeno had to fall. You guys wanted it, didn't you? Look at that. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You have to get a little bit of everything in that bite. Look at that.
Mom,
you could tell I was happy. You could tell I was happy there. And Jonathan wanted to get in and show you guys his taste test. Look at that. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.